Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game one is next. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball.
Full four, take your base.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig.
Batting
and he's got runners at the corners
right
here
fielder.
with only one gone.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get in the
beat it out
to get that first win of this homestand.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Cy Young is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Into the box, Travis Hafner.
Now batting, number 48.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! So a solo shot for Travis Hafner, his second home run of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
He's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Calling for it, Doby makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground.
Come on, get there, get there.
DeYoung's got it. Throw goes to the first baseman Hafner for the
Ladies
put
and
out.
gentlemen, please join me for the traditional
Astros go
7th-inning
down 1-2-3.
stretch.
Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Lou Gehrig. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Hornsby stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Last strike now for Houston. Pulled toward right center field. Doby is after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 7-4 contest. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate, Jimmy Fox.
Now
he was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to.
All right, hold on right here.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Wacha wins his 3rd of the season. Cy Young worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Austin Gomber gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times.
Out, 3.
Now to the plate, Ted Williams. He
Batting
takes his
fourth.
first cuts in this
The
one
left
with a
fielder,
man at
number
first
9.
and 2 away.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the
Come on,
ground to
run it,
second.
run it, run it.
Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. It's the Astros nothing. Cardinals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Striding into
number
the box,
68.
number 68. And they're runners at the corners now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up now,
The
Ted
left fielder,
Williams.
number
0
9.
for 1 here in the
Ted
early going.
Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Williams is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more is at the knees and called strike 3. So coming to the plate, Travis
Leading up
Hafner
for the
comes into
Cardinals,
this at bat 0 for
the
1
first
in the
baseman,
ball game.
Lots
number
of
48.
baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in, Ted
Leading off
Williams.
for
He's in to get things
the
going
left
here in
fielder,
inning
number
number
9.
5.
Ted Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Way to swing the bat.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much.
The
guys
batter,
are staying in the big
the
part
center
of the
fielder,
field and hitting
Willie
everything on the screws.
Nay.
Line to the right side. this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first safely. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Digging in now, Jimmy
Now
Fox.
batting.
He's singled in 2
Number
trips
3.
to the plate thus far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Pick
To
up the ball,
first.
Stan, right
He's
here, on the back,
there.
on the back.
One there. On to
he
first,
did
but
it.
not in time as he beats it out. At the plate, Johnny Bench. He
The
struck
catcher,
out
number
and
5.
flied out. 0 for 2
Johnny
so far.
Bench.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for Houston, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So digging in
The
now,
left
Ted
fielder,
Williams.
number 9.
He's got a hit in 3
Ted
at-bats to this point.
Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Martinez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes
run it out,
you
run
even
it
have
out.
some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The center fielder, number
Now
24.
batting, Willie Mays.
Willie
He's already got 4
Mays.
RBIs in this one. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
So striding in, Jimmy Fox.
The batter, number 3.
7 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a
Come on,
little
go
blooper
hard,
to
you
center.
scored. Go
Number
hard.
19 into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros
it's
lead
time
1,
for the
but they're still in control,
7th
7-0.
stretch.
Into the box now, Ted
The
Williams.
left fielder,
He's 2
number
for 4 in the ballgame.
Ted Williams.
From the stretch. Fouled away. Brebbia, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Mazeroski, base runner at first with 1 out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Houston Astros led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Lefty Grove gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Austin Gomber couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon
your
at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Number 61, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Next up for the Stros, Ted
Batting
Williams.
fourth.
He's hitting
The left fielder,
.333 in the
number 9,
series, 2 for 6.
Ted Williams.
First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Moving under it, Martinez. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Stepping into the box, Ted Williams picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 1-0. Digging in, Ted Williams.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count now. Williams is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think...
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so one run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. A little roller toward the hole. He'll come home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Astros lead this one 5-0. Digging in once again,
now
Ted Williams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Williams.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Ted Williams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-4 the final finish today. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vida Blue takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Number 61 couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.